Hello, Western Oregon sports fans, and welcome to this season preview edition of Wolves Weekly with head softball coach Pam Knox. Pam, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Season's creeping up on us.
And we're starting to get that weather outside, giving me the itch out there to come out and watch some softball, some baseball.
Right.
Two of the very fun seasons here, and the spring sports season gets to be very fun around here at Western Oregon.
Yeah, the weather's cooperated this week. We've been outside every day, so to feel the dirt and under our cleats and to see the sky, and it's been awesome this week.
So you have been able to get outside and do some training then?
Right. We were outside all week.
Have you guys have the opportunity, when did you guys start practicing again, especially after the term, and really getting geared up for the season?
We waited 1 week after the classes started, and we started on January 10th, and we began with 2 practices a day. So we went gung-ho, full bore for 2 weeks, and we've gone hard. It's been a lot of work, but we're really pushing hard this year.
Are you guys able to, we've had some rain around here prior to in January, early January. Are you guys still able to hit and take infield and do some pitching? Yes,
we've done all that outside this week. It's been great. After a while, sometimes you get the inside-itis. It becomes monotonous, but we've been mixing things up. But our players have been working hard no matter whether we've been inside or outside, so that's a good sign.
Well, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about some of the teams, some of the players you have coming back, especially some of your returners. You have some that have their names kind of sketched in the Western Oregon record books. I'd like to start with Jessica Hallmark, first of all. Jessica Hallmark is actually Western Oregon's all-time home run and RBI leader, and she's just coming into her senior year. So talk to me a little bit about Jessica.
Well, I think Jessica is very excited. This will be actually her 5th year at Western Oregon in the softball program, and she's definitely eyeing the record for home runs, and she's really been very particular on how she's hitting in her drills, because right now she doesn't have any weaknesses with her swing or hitting any pitch. So she's really working hard to be able to hit anything they throw at her, because they're not going to throw her very many pitches to hit.
Yeah.
So.
And another one coming back that probably should be in the middle of the order right along there with Jessica helping drive in some runs, your third baseman, Bailey Ruick.
Bailey Ruick is even better this year. She's really put in the time to develop her swing, and again, she's been developing, making sure that she can cover all aspects of the plate, and she will hit with power, and she's very consistent with her bat.
You have quite a few other random ones. I know you lost your middle infield right there, but you have a couple other people coming back. Talk to me a little bit about them in your outfield and your infield.
Well, we have Kendra George, who's in center field, and she covers a lot of ground, and she's very vocal. She's hitting really well, and she'll be a force with the bat as well. We have Andrea Bailey, who plays shortstop. She actually played last year as a freshman, but because of Tyler Sutherland, she didn't play short, but she played everywhere, and she's really settling down into that shortstop position. And we have Tiara Lincuba, our senior first baseman, and she's ready to go for her good senior year. So, we're trying to cover all grounds out there.
Well, fantastic. And you also have a couple players coming back on the mound as well. You have Jessica Wood, a previous second-team All-GNAC performer, and Kelsey White, who earned second-team All-GNAC honors her freshman year, which was last year.
Right. Kelsey really is picking right up where she left off, and she's doing really well. And Jessica Wood pitched all last year with torn cartilage in her knee, and she got that repaired. And she's just excited that she's pain-free and just really ready to make a statement on the pitching mound. So I can't wait to see her pitch, and she's really excited for her last year.
Well, the thing to me about softball, which is maybe unique compared to what people kind of maybe visualize in their mind about baseball, your pitchers, you guys play 4 home games in 2 days, or 4 games in 2 days. You guys will start Jessica Wood in game 1 of that one, maybe even kind of close her out in game 2 of the doubleheader, and then come back again on Saturday. That depth matters a lot, especially in this conference where you're playing each other so much, and she's not new to many of these teams anymore.
Right. People know her, but she's still very difficult to hit, and as Kelsey is. And they're also supported by Alex Hilmick, a freshman from Pendleton. So what's unique is they're all three different kinds of pitchers, so they're going to throw people off. All three of them, we're anticipating all three will be in the rotation. So the key is having depth at the pitching position, and if somebody does go down, some of the teams who their top pitcher goes down, they struggle. Yeah. And we feel very good with the position we're in right now.
Fantastic. Well, I'd like to talk to you a little bit more just about the GNAC conference overall. You guys came down to that final weekend, right, last year. Everybody kept coming to me throughout the year asking me if it was all going to come down to the Central Washington one. You guys were scraping on. Unfortunately, they happened to put it together a good little run there at the end. But just talk to me about the competitiveness of this GNAC conference, because Western Washington's right there. Montana State Billings has been there many times before.
Right. It's competitive. We have 3 new coaches in the conference, and the addition of Simon Frazier, who's the defending NAI champions. So 1, between the travel, and 2, between the competition, it is tough. So, if you can end up on top at the end of the season, that's quite an accomplishment. And whoever's hot towards the end is going to win. And unfortunately, last year, Central Washington played a little bit better than we did, and they won. And that didn't sit very well with us. So that's the fuel for our fire this year, is we don't want to be in that position again. We want to be on top.
And we see right away you guys give yourself a challenge. The season starts actually on February 11th. You guys are down in Las Vegas, ironically, with Montana State Billings hosting the tournament. But you guys open up in a highly competitive tournament called the Desert Stinger Classic. Yeah,
there's nowhere to hide in that tournament. But fortunately, with everyone having the same game limitations, everybody's going to be starting off on the same foot of playing. A lot of us have not played at all. So we're all in the same boat. And the competition's going to be tough, but it's going to be exciting, because we want to play that kind of competition before we start conference. So,
and that'll probably give you a nice little start. Then you guys come back, you guys actually, your first home game will be on February 15th. You guys play your tournament, travel probably one day, and then you guys are back in competition again. Get to host the first home game here. Hope for some fantastic weather like we're doing here against Corbin, a doubleheader.
Right.
Or Concordia.
Concordia, yeah. They're a tough NAI school, and we really want to get in some more games before we open up with conference, and they're tough competitors. So we were happy that they were going to come down and play us. So.
And another one, really quick, you guys play a tournament down there annually in Turlock, California, called the Mizuno Tournament of Champions. Another highly competitive one, top teams from throughout the West region. I'd like to hear a little bit why maybe softball does do these tournaments and what opportunity it allows you to play these.
Well, this tournament is huge. It's considered an in-region tournament, and since I am on the ranking committee, I can tell you that a lot of the important rankings at that time of year come out of that tournament. So when you go down there, it's make or break it. If you want to be ranked in the top 8, you've got to do well at that tournament. And you go down and you have one game and it's tough, and then you turn around and you've got another tough game. There's great competition, and the weather's fantastic, so we love going down there and getting a little bit of sunshine, but we like the competition because we get to see teams we don't see all year.
Well, we hope that you don't have to leave the state anymore to see the sunshine, Pam.
Yeah.
Well, as we said, your season will open up on February 11th against Grand Canyon down in Las Vegas at the Desert Stinger Classic. And then you guys will return home for your first home game of the year against Concordia on February 15th. So we hope all the fans can make it out there. Come support the Wolves again as you guys have another chase for the GNAC title, hopefully in your sights right there. And thank you all for watching this edition of Wolves Weekly.